Hello, everyone. Today, I would like to conduct a lesson on the topic Rules for Comparing Common Fractions, Finding a Common Denominator of Fractions. Rule number 1. Out of two fractions with the same numerators, the greater is the one whose denominator is smaller. Examples: 1/3 greater than 1/4, because 3 is less than 4. Another example: 3/20 greater than 3/44, because 20 is less than 44. Rule number 2. Out of two fractions with the same denominators, the greater is the one whose numerator is larger. Examples: 200/6 greater than 111/6, because 200 is greater than 111. Another example: 77/98 less than 160/98, because 160 is greater than 77. But what should we do when both the numerators and the denominators are different? For this, we use the rule of bringing fractions to a common denominator. We should define the LCM of the denominators, find additional factors, multiply the numerator and denominator. The resulting fractions have a common denominator. Let's take two fractions as an example, 3/4 and 5/6. We see that the numerators and denominators of these fractions are different. Therefore, in this case, we need to find LCM. We already discussed how to find the LCM in one of the previous lessons. I can quickly find it in my head, but if you need a reminder, you can go back and review that lesson and you will recall it right away. So,
The least common multiple
of 4 and 6 is 12.
That means the least common multiple for both fractions is 12.
Next, we need to divide 12 by the denominator of the first fraction and then by the denominator of the second fraction. We get that 12 divided by 4 is 3 and 12 divided by 6 is 2. Now, we multiply these numbers by the numerators of the fractions. Thus, 3 times 3 is 9 and 2 times 5 is 10. Now, let's recall the rule for comparing fractions with the same denominators. We see that 10/12 is the larger fraction because 10 is more than 9. So 5/6 is the larger than 3/4. If you understand it, good. Another example. Let's take two fractions as an example, 4/13 and 5/39. We see that the numerators and denominators of these fractions are different. Therefore, in this case, we need to
find the least common multiple of the fractions
and then bring the fractions to that common denominator. So,
the least common multiple
of 13 and 39 is 39. Next, we need to divide 39 by the denominator of the first fraction and then by the denominator of the second fraction. We get that 39 divided by 13 is 3 and 39 divided by 39 is 1. Now, we multiply these numbers by the numerators of the fractions. Thus, 3 times 4 is 12 and 1 times 5 is 5. Now, let's recall the rule for comparing fractions with the same denominators. We see that 12/39 is the larger fraction, so 4/13 is the larger than 5/39. Are you okay? Good. It's very important for me. Example 3. Let's take three fractions as an example, 7/12, 5/18, and 11/24.
The least common multiple
of 12, 18, and 24 is 72. Next, we need to divide 72 by each denominator. We get that 72 divided by 12 is 6, 72 divided by 18 is 4, and 72 divided by 24 is 3. Now, we multiply these numbers by the numerators of the fractions. Thus, 6 times 7 is 42, 4 times 5 is 20, and 3 times 11 is 33. Now, let's recall the rule for comparing fractions with the same denominators. We see that our fractions are now 42/72, 20/72, and 33/72. Clearly, 42/72 is the largest, 33/72 comes next, and 20/72 is the smallest. Thus, 5/18 is the largest, 11/24 comes next, and 7/12 is the smallest. Wonderful! So, if you understood everything today, greetings from Billy Zane. If you are worried or excited because you didn't understand something, no problem. Watch this video again slowly. Never give up, and I wish you understand it as soon as possible. Thank you for watching me online. Subscribe to my channel, leave your likes, and never give up. Bye!